Hey there, welcome to Crafty Peep. Let me get the link. Hi, everybody already in here. I was posting to Discord, that's why I'm a few seconds late. Hi, Potter Lynn. Hi, Sam Lynn. All right. We'll see if notifications get sent out. Oh, Pretty in Pink, I hate that. I kept wanting to talk to you last night to tell you thank you again for my Ray Dunn Peep Cup. I just love it, love it, love it. And I think it was the first time I've heard your voice. Oh, I hate that you're sick. I got the vaccination and I didn't feel it at all. And then 24 hours later, it felt like, the flu shot or whatever. I just put a little heat on it, but I didn't get a headache or anything. So yay. Hi, Karen Lynn. I'll put the link up. So hopefully one of you will come be my Vanna. That's okay, Karen Lynn. Yes, stay hydrated, get lots of rest, and hopefully you will have a mild case. I hope. Okay. Well, we've had an exciting day around here. We just got off the phone. We started at 1:30 our time. Hi, Ilva, talking to his half brother from his biological father that we just found out everything 3 weeks ago. And he talked to the two half nephews. And then the brother was pretty closed off a couple weeks ago when I was at the cabin. And they were like, and Uncle Bob this and Uncle Bob that. And so then he got all excited. But he said when the DNA match came or whatever, he talked to his solicitor, which is his attorney, right? And said, what should I do with it? And the guy said, blow it off. And so he said, so we blew it off. He said, but when you emailed, I think one of the sons, when you emailed, he said, Dad, me and Michael would really like to, or it was Andrew and Michael, but they pronounce M-I-C-H. It's A-L or E-L, which we thought was a Spaniard version of Michael, and it is, but they pronounce it Michelle. So he said, so I got, a Raz in school, so I gave it on to my son. So they both go by Michelle. Oh, sorry to hear that. So that was so exciting. I got, I videotaped most of it, and then I got introduced, and then at the very end, his wife, Maria, came on, and we got introduced. So they live in Kent, England, but in January, they have friends that live in Tampa, Florida. And so next January, we might meet up for dinner. But he exchanged his email with Bob, and it is just so exciting. But lots of laughs, and so, all right. We are going to, I'll just keep looking to see if anybody joins. Hello, Amy Hahn. That's my bonus daughter, guys, that lives in KC. Is this your first time on, Amy? I've been keeping them in the loop with pictures and text and videos, so I just got off sending them something. But his brother said, yeah, you look like Dad from the nose down. And he goes, and we have the same hairstyle because they're both bald with hair on the side. It's your first time during the live. Yay! You can come up on panel too. Hi, Brenny. Hi, Wet Big Eyes. There's the link. Hi, Ivy Lynn. We are going to be Mod Podging onto Dollar Tree canvases today. I didn't get anything done in here or finishing the laundry room. I had a lazy morning drinking my coffee and then picked up groceries and getting ready for that phone call. I just got done eating it. It was cauliflower crust pizza, but I needed the room out in the freezer, so I thought, oh, I'll have that for a late lunch. It was nasty. Potter Lynn, do you want to come up here and be my Vanna? The little chickadee is sitting here. It has a little tick tick sound, so see how she's crossing her legs and swinging back in her little egg. Oops. All right, we will just keep a rocking. I picked up 3 of those the other day, 3 for $1, and so we're going to use one of the Echo Park papers that we just got. Okay. I brought the little cross in here that we were going to put that on. I'll find it. But I love this, so we're going to Mod Podge on that. Oh. Yay, perfect size. My neighbor loved her bunny. Let me show you. But last night, I got my purple peep. I still have not unloaded the Easter bins that he got down from the attic. But last night I text my neighbor. I go, I forgot to give our female bunny eyelashes. So you can just use, I haven't done it myself, but just use a Marks a Lot black pen and do a few little eyelashes. So I'm going to add some eyelashes to her. Then when I got off yesterday, you know, on Miss Kravitz watching the neighbors do all their renovations, I looked over in their great big, oh, Potter Lynn. Hi, Potter Lynn.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Yay. I've missed hearing your voice. We have, my husband was talking to his biological half-brother from his father's side, and we have relatives in Sydney. I think a niece.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So I was looking over at the dumpster yesterday, right after I got off of here, and there I could tell there was like fresh cut wood or something.
Ooh.
So I went dumpster diving. So I got up on after I took the rabbit over on my neighbor's front porch. I went over there because there was no work trucks over there anymore. And I got up on my tippy toes. Well, it was a great big pallet, brand new, just because they brought those new windows over there. Hi, M&M Mama. So it took all of my strength because I knew if I came over here and got Bob, he'd go, we do not need one more in this house. So I painted that, that sidewalk cafe thing that I'm going to Gia's and kids' pictures in. So I thought I'll use that as a base and do some spring flowers at the base and have the kids sit on that palette. But it's brand new and it is in great shape. So I had to use all my muscles to get it out of that dumpster and all the way to my backyard. And I don't think my husband knows it's back there yet. So, okay. You can just use the matte Mod Podge. Now let me show you the picture of the bunny. I realize, and I am so sorry for showing you all those pictures of my sister-in-law's house. You can't see very good from this little camera up to you all. So I apologize for.
We got the gist.
Okay.
I could see the ears on the bunnies on the dining table.
Oh, I was going to send this to Cupcake. That's the Pisal bird attacking a Native American. Where's my little bunny? And I'm going to use your, what are these called, Potter?
Rotary cutter?
Rotary cutter. I want to say shear cutter. So it worked out perfect. And Abby goes, well, this one strange eyebrows. I said, oh, good. I kept the other one. So I kept this one because I liked his little gimpy ear. And then Abby likes the face better anyway. And then
it's happier.
I used Potter Lynn's rotary cutter and made me a bow. A rag. And then
with your favorite, I can see your favorite fabric on top.
Yes. And gave him a little bow in the ear. So after this, I'm going to go out and do like 3 little eyelashes on her eye. And then I did go ahead and put the little bunny butt at the bottom. Just because.
I was thinking you would just do a back side of it. So do the back of the bunnies, use the back of the bunnies.
I could have, but then you wouldn't have seen it, you know? So
but you'd know it was there.
It's that's secret. True. So that's hanging up on my wall, that little camper I got from Kroger the other day.
Yeah.
And the little sweet peep I made for Valentine's Day. The little embroidery thing is from my grandma, and the little daisy is from my mom when she toll painted. And then I have the little trouble game from my childhood. So that little shelf I got at Target for $3 a couple weeks ago during my haul. And so I put my little camper over there.
Just perfect. Tobit Flanders was asking yesterday where you got it from. And so you have to know, Tobit, that it's in Kroger, which I looked up and there's no Kroger in Canada. So I told somebody, so get to your Target and da-da-da. I'm like, no, I didn't even go to Kroger. I looked it up and I sent the link to Heather because she wanted it, and she'd been ringing all her Krogers, but I'm thinking maybe she didn't tell them to look in the Easter decor discount section, which is where I found it. So
yeah. So I'm just gonna put a layer of Mod Podge, and somebody was asking what Mod Podge is, and it's just glue, I guess, like Elmer's and water. I don't know.
Well, apparently, but I can't believe it's that simple. Otherwise, it wouldn't have taken off.
Yeah. But it's good for a base coat, and then it's good to like put over glitter because it sets it. But I love that.
Is that from that new?
Bob?
Is that?
Come on in and say hi. That's from my new Echo
Park
6x6. Come here.
Which you said was 5x7 yesterday. I went, no, it's 6x6.
So he just had a fantastic time. You see, Bob, he's little dark. Amy's on here.
Amy's on there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Say hi to your daughter.
Hi, Amy.
It's first
You
live.
had a great phone call?
Yeah,
Bob?
just found out. I just met my brother I didn't know I had.
That's fantastic.
And he started the conversation off and said, "Have you ever heard the expression brothers from a different mothers? That's what we are."
That's so true.
Right.
And then
My
he
brother
laughed.
from a different mother.
They laughed, and he said, "Yeah, I can really tell. You look like Dad from the nose down." And found out that his dad had a temper and bullheaded. Don't know where he got.
I don't know.
He said, "Well," he goes, "Well, that makes a lot of sense, but my mom was a little 5 foot redheaded, so I probably got it evenly from both."
See you later.
Bye, honey.
Bye.
No, Tobit, Kroger is a supermarket.
Didn't it like there were Safeways? I want to say Kroger took over Safeways. I don't know.
I looked online, and the only thing I could find was some paper in some industry paper in 2013 said there was a rumor that Kroger was going to expand to Canada, but I couldn't find anything. But I did find out that Fred Meyer is Kroger.
Oh.
It's exactly the same company. It's the website looks the same, everything.
Thanks, Ivy. It's actually my husband's. He never knew his biological father. The biological father didn't die until 93, but he never knew his mom was pregnant with him. So he never knew about Bob, and they lived, 45 minutes away. Bob lived in Chippenham, and then he lived in Kent, outside of London, I guess, dad, until he was 60, and he didn't die until he was 93. So now we have plans to go to Florida next January to meet them. And then hopefully we will get to England next July, and we'll go to the Eiffel Tower. We have family in Paris, and then we'll go over to that little town too. So it has a little sheen to it, but it won't dry. It'll dry just flat, unless thank you, Matt, and unless I put a little sparkle thing on it. So I brought the little, I'll look for it. I brought the little cross in here, but everything is still very discombobulated in here.
You mean one of the ones you bought?
Yes. I think I got it for $1 at Family Dollar.
Is it the one that lights up? Or?
Did you hear that crap-a-lanch? No, I have that right here. I'm going to paint yellow today. Oh, there it is right here. We're going to hot glue that on there.
Okay. Yep. So Family Dollar, yes, that's one of the ones. Because you got a whole lot of crosses from different shops that day in the end.
I think I got all the crosses from Dollar Tree. Maybe
really?
Not. Maybe. Oh, not Dollar Tree. Family Dollar. Maybe I got a few at Dollar General, but it'll be on your Excel sheet.
Yep.
I know, Ivy Lynn, and the technology that's here now is so awesome. Then when he was 50, he found out his name, and as it turns out, there was only one Velasco in the London phone directory that was his father, Jesus.
So I have you remember that huge big foam cross? You got that from Dollar General. You know, the big purple thing?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
So that was on that day. Okay. And I do have that you've got decorative wooden crosses from Family Dollar and decorative crosses from Dollar Tree. Maybe I'm mistaken.
No, I bet you're right. This is pretty.
And so the light up crosses.
I think I got 4 of those, and I got them from Family Dollar for $1.
Yeah. And the other ones were like black and white ones, or
Yes,
yep.
a black and white. I think they're down here.
I would have said one of them was a bit Scandinavian from my point of view, but.
And Bob's DNA showed Scandinavian too.
Really?
Uh-huh.
What colour eyes has he got?
Hazel.
Ah.
All right. Let's probably put a pink little bead. Look how cute that is. I gave the little spring thing to my mom the other day. She loved it. I gave the I'm happy I know it St. Patrick's Day to Megan. That's always on here. And one of these Count Your Blessings on the paint stick to my other sister. And then my other sister got the first Sweet but Salty pillow with the berries. Yes.
The orange dingle, or you called them mango dingleberries.
All right.
So Lavender Flower said that she's just been next door delivering provisions to the family who just lost their son.
I heard that. I'm so sorry. How awful. There we go. And then we'll probably, let me see what we'll do. Add a little jute, and then we can do a little, just a cross bow where the nail's going to be. Abby went home last night, but she'll be back Tuesday. She made a hair appointment down here, so then we'll go to the beach Wednesday. And I'll take you down there and do a little video. That his biological dad was 10 years older than his wife, and his brother's wife is 10 years younger than him. And then he said, here's Tammy. She's 20 years younger than I am. So we had a good laugh about that kind of being a trait in the Velasco family.
Is it raining there?
No, but it's definitely overcast.
It says here on my forecast for you that you're meant to have light rain.
It hasn't.
And you're meant to have rain tomorrow and thunderstorms on Tuesday.
Hasn't started yet, but it looks like it might. We're going to have shrimp something for dinner. What about y'all?
I'm watching, ready for the deluge of recipes and flavor sensations.
I made, I don't know if it was thin strip steak, I guess, with strawberries and blueberries and
balsamic
vinegar with salad. You crack me up, Papa Lynn. You don't miss a beat.
Sorry.
The steak was really good, but I could tell that it could be way, I want it to be way more tender. So I'm going to put it in the Instapot with some beef broth to get it tender. Just going to put in the tape over there. I put the ribbon. Okay. And I know I have a little pink ribbon that I used yesterday. Where did I put it, Potter? Where did I put it?
I don't know.
I used it yesterday.
You know, you've got that. You had that big container of like Valentine's things, and
nope, it's like right here under my feet. And I have little scraps from yesterday that we can use too. You know me, I don't throw anything away. So even if it wasn't the right size for the bunny,
it might be for this.
Yes.
I've been craving tuna mornay. It was something that I used to make before I was vegetarian or vegan. And so I've been craving it. And so I bought some vegan tuna, which is Loma Linda brand. But I haven't made it yet. I keep thinking, oh, it's not going to work. And so I just keep leaving it. I just should do it and then get it out of my system.
Make it tonight and tell us how it was.
Okay. What Big Eyes is diamond painting, so she's not watching chat.
Hello.
Ilva is taking a day off from cooking today. They have lots of leftovers, so I assume that's what they're having. Lavender Flower's grandson, is that Liam? Liam?
Yeah.
Is running around the craft room saying, purple, purple. Why? Why is he saying purple?
Yeah, we used to get Chinese on Sundays a lot.
My parents used to go out every Friday night for Chinese, and they went with a big group of friends. You know how Chinese restaurants are just really built for huge amounts of people with enormous lazy Susan in the middle, and we were sort of, late teens, young adults. So sometimes we were there, sometimes we weren't. All the kids were about that age. They used to have such a ball.
Aww. Yeah, ours turned into, we ordered on a Sunday, and by that next Friday when we went out with our friends, I looked over and it's totally something else that my friend said that lives closer there said, oh, we ordered from there, and they said, well, do you have a new menu that we can look at online? And I said, no, just use the old one. So we haven't ordered from them, but I love their eggplant and chicken. It was like in a brown garlic sauce. It was so good. So yeah, I think it's a nationwide brand, not Sabero. I don't know what it is, but it turned into something.
You mean they became popular and franchised? Is that what you mean?
Okay. Yeah. But I don't know if it was just that first week they were still offering stuff on their menu, on their old menu, or if they're still going to offer stuff on their old. So we shall see about that. So you just pinch this together after just crisscrossing as many fabrics and ribbon that you want to. Then use the string to double tie the bow and double tie it around the jute at the center. And then we'll put a little.
Lavender Flower says it's snowing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she says always during March we get a big snow, just enough to freeze plants, so we can't plant till the end of April. Wow.
And you didn't change time, right? Potter? You change when
No, April 8th, I think it is.
Oh,
We
okay.
change. Yeah. I think that means that you'll be on at 6 a.m. my time then. I might be wrong.
No. No, we sprung forward, so.
And we're going backwards. So this morning, normally you used to be at 8 a.m. This morning you're at 7 a.m. for me.
Oh,
and so we're going to go back another hour because we're going into winter, right? I know it's fall back for you, but it's called autumn here.
No, it's spring forward for us. So instead
I know.
Oh,
but
okay.
You would call it fall. Sorry. But yes, it's fall back time for us. We're the opposite of you.
Oh. Yuck.
Why are you saying yuck?
Because 6 o'clock is too early. You don't get enough sleep as it is.
Well, maybe I just will stay up. I do tend to sleep early in the evening and then wake up, like about midnight. So, it will probably work out fine. Ilva managed to finish a diamond painting this morning.
Yay.
She says it's always exciting to put the last drill in and call it quits.
And do you frame it out with the the duct tape that looks like marble?
I don't know, she hasn't said yet. Gigi Jardine has just arrived. Hello, Gigi.
Hi, Gigi. So this could stay up all the way through spring because it doesn't have anything. It has spring colors, nothing Eastery on it. So there's the little bow with the.
That's very pretty. That is very, very pretty.
Thank you. Just a very simple little gift to give a friend or a neighbor.
That was those thin canvas boards, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, you got yesterday.
For $1.
Yeah.
And I got some more of that pretzels, and there was 2, so I'm going to eat 1. Ugh, that cauliflower pizza was just nasty.
Have you ever had cauliflower wings?
Like they're supposed to be chicken wings, but they're just made out of cauliflower?
Yeah, they're like buffalo wings, but they're cauliflower. They're delicious.
All
they
right.
don't taste like cauliflower.
I've had cauliflower mashed potatoes that I absolutely love. Okay, let's do that, and then we'll make we're going to take that size and this spring flower that I got from Echo Park in the spring collection yesterday or 2 days ago. Has little bumblebees and stuff on it, so that's too big. Let me see. That is too big for what we're doing. All right.
You are not a lightweight lavender flower. You have a lot of responsibility, and I'm sure I have a lot of stress, and you haven't been well. Don't be hard on yourself. Ilva says, I use a really clever framing thing from IKEA. It's a clip-on wood board on for the top, and for the bottom it looks beautiful. It's a clip-on wood board, one for the top and one for the bottom, and it looks beautiful and elegant, cheap and simple.
Are you in our Discord?
She isn't. She's going to be sending an email imminently, aren't you, Ilva?
So just flip it on its back.
She's getting on it now. I've chastised her enough. So what did you choose in the end? I missed, sorry.
The thin canvas, it's bigger than the one I just did, and then the springtime sheet. I'm just drawing around it.
Have you ever thought, you know, when you do your reverse canvases, have you ever thought about putting paint sticks or tongue depressors behind so you make it look like a farmhouse instead of putting the canvas? And then you end up with this shadow.
You mean popping the paper off the canvas?
Yeah, you know how you do the reverse canvas where you take the canvas off? Well, then put the canvas to one side and use it for something else, but use like tongue depressors to make like a farmhouse. And then it's like a textured background rather than a smooth background.
I gotcha. Let's do that.
Yesterday you were holding up the reverse canvas up to the light and it looks really beautiful lit behind. I don't know if that's how, but yeah, it really does. I know I'm talking two things at once, but
that's my kind of talk. I usually have 5 conversations going on. Did you see the mouse picture? I didn't put it in Discord because
I did.
Okay.
I was really asking for Karen Lynn, and really the thing I don't get is how the mouse looks in the crystal light container, because I don't know what crystal light is. I looked and it looked like just a cardboard carton.
A plastic container that has a lid. You know, it's the crystal
like
light.
A cylinder?
Yeah.
Oh, because I only saw pictures that looked like rectangular cartons. I was like, what? I don't get it.
That's the powdered, but the family size container leaves a plastic container. I think I have one in there. I can show you tomorrow.
Okay. It's become a saga of me like asking you, like bothering you every day.
No, you're not bothering me. I was glad I had that picture because I went back through my text from my daughter-in-law and could not find it. So she had it. She sent it right when I asked her. So
yeah.
And I had a picture of Abby's, but it was way darker, and Corey's was light, and you can appreciate it better. So.
How often do you get to see your son?
Not often enough, especially with the Ickies. Saw him before the Ickies. I saw him at Christmas time, and then left the first week of January, and then the Ickies happened, and I didn't see him until that June wedding, and then we went to Galveston right after the wedding for a week, and I think we went up to Dallas in between there, and then they came down for Christmas. But there's talk of a bullet train. It's 5 hours, I guess, to get to Dallas. But if they put that bullet train in between Houston and Dallas, I could get up there to Dallas in 1 hour, and then get a rental car, or they can pick me up from there, and then it's another hour to their house. I'm hoping that comes in if they don't move closer to us before they have kids, which is highly unlikely. So I think I covered that. I'm going to try just to dry it and see how that goes. So there's no, since this is a bigger piece, so there's no bubbles or
wrinkles or brush strokes. Yeah. Liam is doing all kinds of things. Now he's tickling the air, saying, tickle, tickle, Sam, tickle, Sam.
Is he younger than Adeline? Whoa. Crap-a-lance. I was going to put the little bunny on there, but it's I want to keep it for spring, so we're not going to put anything on it right now. And today, later on today, I'm going to take pictures of all my stuff to get it on Marketplace. All right.
It will be beautiful.
We're going to make a bow for it, and then I'll find something. Go ahead.
Sorry. He will be 2 at the end of April. And isn't Adeline like 4?
I thought she was only 18 months, but I might be thinking of Texas Lassie's granddaughter.
Remember she fell off her bike with an 18-month-old.
Right.
Secure Girl is here.
Hi there. I just sent Texas Lassie. I think Leslie gets back in town today from being up with her daughter for 2 weeks up in Ohio. And hopefully Texas Lassie is feeling better. Do I love this? We're going to use this too. Look how pretty that is.
Mm-hmm.
And then this, I believe, came from the Dollar Tree, little critters with spring flowers.
Foxes, I can see, yeah.
And then I love this too. I think that all came from Hobby Lobby. And that came from Walmart, I believe. And this came from the Dollar Tree. So that will get us started. I'll go ahead and do, that's my favorite too. So. And then,
just so you know, we're at 42 minutes, just so you know.
Oh, okay. Thank you. We'll do something on a little, maybe that little board that Bob cut with that tomorrow.
Lavender Flower says, yes, Adeline is 4.
Okay.
And now Sam and Lavender Flower have now discovered even more simpatico because Leighton and Liam are almost exactly the same age.
Aww.
I can see interstate play dates occurring soon.
Mm-hmm. All right. I love Potter's rotary cutter.
You're just saying that.
No, it cuts so well.
It's fresh.
Yes, it cuts so much smoother than my other one, and I don't think I'm imagining that.
That's good.
But I realized yesterday how we expect kindergartners to pretty much cut a straight line, and with whatever, I end up with 6 spots or whatever. So I don't cut better than a kindergartner.
Do we really expect kindergartners to do that?
That's when they start cutting. But it doesn't matter. See, it's not perfect, but it doesn't need to be because it's going to be.
Looks pretty good to me. That's one thing that you are just amazing at, and it's just confidence that can make it happen. But you're good with your eye. I never trust my eye, and I always have to go back and check, and then it was okay anyway. But I just think, like people can either eye it or they measure, and I try an eye and then I end up measuring.
I've just never been a measurer because I'm a fast and half-ass crafter and scrapbooker.
Well, it's pretty good though. Like those five trays, you got them looking pretty damn spot on. Now everyone's talking about how each other's family is really beautiful.
I love that pattern too, whatever that's called. I have a bathroom rug with that pattern and in my guest bathroom. All right, let's start building that. And Bob has Dupuytren's, so both of his pinkies are turned in like that. And he was asking his brother, and he's got a great big like deformity in the last couple months on his thumb from arthritis. And he said his dad didn't have anything wrong with him all the way up until 93, but and the brother doesn't either. And I think the brother is 5 or 6 years younger than Bob. And he said Dad always wanted to go fast, and you know, and Bob just looked at me and he's like, I'm the same way. I want to go out on the golf course, or you know, go to sleep and not wake up. And he's like, yeah, that's how Dad was. And the mom died 2 years ago, and I forget what she died of. But it was just so funny hearing all the, you know, here they've been half brothers for all their life, but not knowing it, and the similarities. But he doesn't play golf. They play rugby, where Bob plays, played soccer, like international teams and stuff in college and stuff. And they're big rugby players.
Rugby union, I presume, being over there. Is that right?
Yeah, Bob was watching something because he said, hey, Andrew, I watched maybe Spain and something this morning. And then I think that was a rugby match, and maybe there's a soccer match going on now between maybe yesterday England and Paris played against each other, but that might have been rugby as well. Not sure.
Yes, but there's two rugbies. Did you know that? There's rugby league and rugby union.
Didn't know that.
So I think my dad played rugby union, but it's highly unusual. League's the big game over here.
So they're having Jesus' book transcribed. Is that called transcribed? Like it's in.
Yep. Or translated.
Translated. Thank you. I think they're using Google Translated, and then sending him a book, which I think is so awesome.
The biography.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So Tracy has arrived, and she says, "Hey y'all, I can't believe it. I found a Dollar Tree close to my house. Poor credit card."
Yeah, she asked me if I needed Spanish moss. I said, no, I got Spanish moss. I need the grass, and I cannot find it in any of my Dollar Trees.
And Margie says, hi, Crafty Peep and Chat.
Hi there. So now that it's going to start staying light out, Monday and Tuesday will probably be a pre-recorded video. Wednesday I'll probably come on for a little bit, or I'll pre-record the 3 o'clock, and then we'll go outside maybe on Wednesday if it's raining on Monday or Tuesday, and start the fairy garden. And I've told my husband that.
But won't you be in Galveston?
Oh, you're so right. Well, no. We get home because Abby she was asked to be her and her roommate were AKOs at SFA. And now they've been asked to be on the Leadership Advisory Council for AKO. So their meeting starts at 6. So I'll be home Wednesday for our 7 o'clock. So we might do it outside, and I might start the fairy garden. And I told Bob today that we are going to do it over the fireplace with that great big frame, and then the barrel, so then it won't get wet.
Yep.
He goes, no. I said yes, and so I have the last word, so it's a yes.
Why did he say no? What's he got against fairies?
Exactly, because he just I don't know when I went to the caterers that the fireplace cover has been full of wood that I put in a bin yesterday. So he just saw the top of it yesterday for the first time in a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll like it. It's so cute.
I can't wait to see what you do.
I've never done one before, so hopefully we're going to have a whole little neighborhood.
Yep.
And then the pink cupcake fairy stuff, I think I'm going to make that into the whiskey barrel.
Yep, it's going to be the restaurant quarter or something.
I think I'm going to hang it that way because I tend to hang everything the lengthways or the
landscape rather than portrait now.
Yes, yes.
Lavender Flower says, cut up crepe paper and make grass, Tammy. I don't know if that's the kind of grass you want to make. You want to make it minuscule, right?
Where I put that Spanish moss in those three,
yes,
the three crosses, I wanted it green grass. You know, I mean, it's messy from the Dollar Tree, but instead of the dead grass. But I guess maybe the dead grass has more significance for Easter anyway. I don't know.
It makes it actually. It looks very monochromatic and kind of dramatic depending on how you're going to light it.
And I realized when I did the drapings, I did the drapings from behind where you're supposed to do it for the
across and then back behind the.
Yes. So I'll correct that, and I'll I haven't gone and got my purple fabric out of the garage for that yet. All right. I'll put a little popsicle stick for a little stability. I don't know what I'm putting on there yet, but
it's now 52 minutes, just so you know.
Thank you, thank you. Little craft lamp. Do not pay attention. Little craft lamp. Oops. I've used the 5% cream that my sister picked up in Argentina for arthritis, and it's
5% of what?
It's kind of like our is it diflucan over here that you can get over the counter, and it's supposed to be, that's 1%, and so this is supposed to be 5%. So you use a little size amount. I've only used it 2 days in a row, so I can't really tell that there's much of a difference, but anxious to use it more because if I've been doing a lot of crafting right there, oh, it hurts so bad. Oh, thanks for finding that Peep cereal down in Target. I can't wait to make it down there tomorrow. Out. Because I bet it tastes
I can't
like
help myself. If someone says something, I just have to go looking for it.
You are a wealth of information. All right. I think the only, I think I'll do a green
button.
That color. Very
lovely. Pretty. Very fresh.
Yeah.
Tobert Flanders says arthritis pain is unforgiving. One of my friends, my best friend, she has got arthritis in her shoulder. Well, that's where it's hurting her most. And so I bought her, you know, those little hand warmers you can get, those electric. So I bought one of those so that she could have it on when she's in the train in the morning because it's so cold. But I also got her this spray called Zen. Have you heard of it?
No.
And but it might just be an Australian thing anyway. People over here swear by it.
Oh.
I'll see if it's there anyway.
Okay. Hi, Glenn. Okay. So here's the little fabric ribbon bow.
Yep.
And let's do the words of the day.
D.
D. And we have girls and boys in here now that Glenn's in here. So girls and boys, the letter of the day is D. This is our third trip, not around the moon, but around the alphabet. So I don't have either the first or the second time. This is either the first or second time. The letter was dream, delightful, and devoted. So, and if I would have picked one of those words, because I don't see them until I start putting these words down. So there might be a time in the alphabet that I repeat. It's whatever speaks to me when I'm looking up the words. So today, I love them. The first word, deep rooted. And I thought I already picked these probably at 2:30 late last night, but after listening to Bob and like how they've raised their kids and how we've raised or whatever, deep rooted, like deep rooted family roots, deep rooted values and your moral code and deep rooted. I like it. Deserving is the second word. And I kind of like that word as much as I like receive. Who did I see? Oh, no, we were trying to pay somebody a compliment over in White Tiger that was on here. I don't know if it wasn't Alicia. Don't know who it was, but, you know, the R word was receive. So receive the compliment. No, oh, I love your blouse. No, this old thing. Just say thank you. And we, as women, we are all guilty of, oh my gosh, this old thing, or oh, I like your hair. Oh my gosh, I didn't do a thing with it. So just receive the compliment, receive the gift. We aren't good at receiving gifts either. We are usually always the givers. So if somebody, no. If somebody goes, no, I want to pay for your lunch. No. So just try to, thank you so much. I want to get yours next time. So dessert. Third word, I like it too. Driven. Be driven, or you might already be driven with some passion or some, whatever, but stay driven. Advocacy, very good.
Even though it's an A word, but driven in your advocacy, which is what I think you are like.
Ah. Oh, Ilfa said delicious dinner for D. So fill up the I want to say craft. It's chat. Fill up the chat with D words.
She had already said dimples.
Never forget your roots. It is who we are. I love that, Tobert. Dimples, the cutest thing in the smile. My daughter has 3 of them. I don't have any. Delicate diamonds dangling. You're good. Carol, I haven't seen Carol in here. She's usually one for.
Carol
you are too, Potterlin. You've been saying several.
I like practicing the words. I keep thinking maybe this is going to help me not get Alzheimer's.
When I get introduced to somebody, I say it 3 times in my head. Not that I'll remember 5 minutes later, but they say it 3 times in your head. Pretty in pink, you have dimples. Lucky girl.
I have dimples too.
Oh.
My dad used to call me Dimples when I was little. I used to hate them, of course.
Show us in, I guess it's Craftalange.
I don't think I've got any pictures showing my dimples.
Take one. Don't you have the new 12 phone?
No.
You do. Driving. Hi, Tracy. Destiny. Like that, too. I know. I love dimples. They're so cute. Dangling down is what was supposed to be. Oh, instead of dangling 2 times. Daring, delivery.
Detailed.
Ooh, I like details. I'm not very detail oriented though. I forget what my husband didn't sit, or he sat down with dinner, but he wasn't eating with us. And there were the night before we were over at my sister and brother-in-law's, or brother and sister-in-law's eating, and my whole family. I mean, they obviously know this is zero money making for me, but I'm enjoying myself. So my sister is an executive director at a school. She's like, well, they need subs so bad. You can probably work every day. I don't want to work every day. I want to work the bare minimum to stay on their insurance, and that's what I'm going to do. So we got home, and Bob goes, so you only want to work once a week? I go, yep. And he goes, I think my friend told me if you work Monday and Friday, they need subs on Monday and Fridays. Excuse me. I felt that going down the wrong pipe. That you get paid $30 extra a day. He goes, T, if you work 2 times a week on Monday and Friday, that's $60. That would probably pay for all your stuff that you buy. A little bit. A little bit. Determination, that's good. So, as you said,
it will be self-paying soon. It's very early days.
It is.
Even if you opened a business the first year, you don't make money.
That's exactly right. I had mine for, I don't know, 7 years, and it wasn't until the 3rd and 4th year that I made money. So Abby said something like, you need to write things down and check them off. And Bob goes, yeah, check them off. It gives you a great satisfaction. I said, oh my gosh, I used to be such a,
list writer.
Yeah, before the notes section in your cell phone, I used to take a legal pad and say, okay, go to the bank, go grocery shopping, pick up the kids at 3, take Abby to cheer, I used to be such a note taker. Now I just put it in my notes section of go get the dog food, go, pick up the groceries. So, oh, Desperado. Who sings Desperado, Tobert? Desperado. Yes, the Eagles. My sister had that. Downward facing dog, most important yoga pose.
Pretty pink, Scott.
I tried yoga over the Christmas break, and to put any pressure down for the downward dog, or when you're down on your belly, I don't know the poses, Elsa, you can tell me, but when you're down and you kind of push back and then you go like that with one hand and then you go like that, it was so much pressure on that thumb, it was unbearable. So I went and got a pillow. So I'm like, I guess I'm not a yoga person.
Well, it depends what kind of yoga.
I guess I'm a yoga person if it doesn't involve putting my hands on the ground.
Yes, that kind, whatever that word is.
My brother has really gotten into it. He loves it because he has a bad back. Devious devil.
Disc.
Eagle and blue rodeo.
Dirty.
Dip.
Druid.
Druid. Dancing, yes, my favorite thing to do. Is it, Eva? That's awesome.
I can imagine that with her too.
Me and my hubby used to go dancing all the time before we got married. Then we became home buddies. So now when there's a wedding, we love to dance the night away.
That's lovely.
I try to do a push-up. I would look like a tiddler toddler on my belly. That would be copra, I think it is what you're describing. It was fugly is what it was. Hey, Crafty Peep and everyone in chat. Hi, my Crafty Life. She has got pneumonia, poor thing.
Yeah.
Hi, Baxter.
As has Karen Lynn. Both of them have pneumonia. Did you know Karen Lynn's pneumonia?
No.
Yeah, just 2 days ago they found again that she got it again.
Dessert, my favorite food, or always remember dessert is hot, or I mean, dessert is so good that it needs an extra S. So dessert, my favorite food. My MCL get better. Hi, MCL get better. Oh, my crazy life. I'm like, did somebody tear their
Yes, there's something cruciate ligament, but that's not right.
That's what I tore a couple years ago. Ugh.
Your anterior cruciate ligament?
Well, I had a total knee, but before that, I tore my AC. Is it on both sides of your knee?
I don't know. I just know there's anterior cruciate ligament. Is there posterior cruciate ligament? I don't know.
I don't know. But I tore it, or I stretched, whatever. So I had orthoscopic surgery, and it did not help. So then I had injections and this and that. And they're like, "You're really too young." When are you told that? You're really too young.
That sounds good.
So he told me the pros and cons, and I said, let's do it. And I am so glad I did it. So ACL, yes. And what's on the other side of your ACL? Meniscus. I tore my meniscus, and then I tore my ACL on I think meniscus is in your inner knee, and your ACL is on your outer knee. Could be wrong. Daffodils. Daisies. Daisies are my mom's favorite.
Daphne. Delphinium.
Daphne from Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Well, no, but there's a flower called Daphne, isn't there?
Oh.
Maybe it's an Australian flower.
Cheers for Carolyn and you, my crazy life. We will lift you up too.
My crazy life's been sleeping, sitting up.
Because of your lungs. Poor thing. Does your husband have to be on your back to get all that up to get your lungs clear? Or do you have to use the nebulizer? Aw. Yes, Miss Shelley, yes. All right, we are going to get off of here so I can have some semblance to this craft room so I can show you all around the house. Dandelions, don't cut them. The bees need them to live. I didn't know that, lavender flower. We don't have a whole lot of dandelion. We did up in Illinois, and picking them up and blowing, but maybe because we have a yard service, I don't know. But anyway, you all have a blessed rest of your Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday, so it'll probably be a pre-recorded video at 3. But I would appreciate if you all go on there and like it and comment. And then we'll be on from 7 to 8 tomorrow. And I don't know if we're going to be in here or outside. We'll probably start the outside on Wednesday, doing the fairy village. Okay.
Great.
I believe the inside of my knee orthoscopic surgery eventually helped to some degree. Yeah, it didn't. I had it, but then 2 months later, 3 months later, I went ahead and got the total knee, Sakura girl.
Indeed, all the mothers in England.
Happy Mother's Day to y'all over in England. And enjoy whoever is getting to enjoy it being light until 8:30. I love this time of year. I'm a photographer, so I love people being able to get off and still schedule a photo shoot at night, because I would rather shoot Monday through Thursday really than Friday through Sunday, because I'm a homebody and I like staying home. Yes, love it. All right, everybody, stay crafty, stay kind, and Thank you, moderators. Thank you, Potter Lynn, for all you do and coming up on panel. Thank you all of my moderators. Thank you, Pete Posse. I love every single one of you in My Crazy Life, in
Karen Lynn
in Dreaming. We'll all be praying for you. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.